Hi, and welcome to another episode of Grind Time, where we are turning our to-do list into our did list. And my goal is really to help you sleep better at night, knowing that you got some stuff done. And hopefully the stuff that I am getting done during my day encourages you to keep pushing forward, and hopefully gives you some ideas to level up your business, your life, your relationships, whatever it is that you need to get done. I use a journaling method that allows me at the end of the night to transition my thinking about my to-do list and turn it into some gratitude and some positive affirmations, acknowledging everything that I got done. So on this podcast, I will go down my did list. I'll give some explanations to some of the things that I'm implementing to grow my business. And we're going to keep track of my profit. My goal right now is to reach $250 a day in profit that maintains my lifestyle. And my goal shortly after that is to get it to $1,000 a day. So we're starting small, but I know that it can get done. And so I'm just going to jump right into it. I hope to keep these episodes under 15 minutes. So with that being said, if I go through anything that you have questions about, please drop it in the comments, and I will try to answer them in the next episode. So this is actually a weekend drop. I wasn't going to record videos about the weekend, but then I realized that just because it's the weekend, the hustle or the grind does not stop for entrepreneurs. And so I do try and keep it light, but I do still get shit done. So this is the weekend drop. Starting with the Saturday at 2 a.m. I remember to pay my tithes. I used to play about that. I don't anymore. If you want to know why, please ask in the comments. But I paid my tithes, and then I uploaded my second episode to YouTube. This was all at 2 a.m. on Saturday. I submitted my podcast to the Apple, Google, iHeartRadio, Pocket Fest, and Amazon platform. So now you can listen to this podcast on all of those sites. That is Apple, Google, iHeart, Pocket Fest, and Amazon. I just learned though that Google Podcast is transitioning. They will be no more, and I forgot where they will be at, but they are moving. I had to pack up and order an exchange for a customer who ordered something that they didn't like or didn't fit well, so I did an exchange for them this weekend. Then I posted that second episode to Spotify. I did some holiday greeting cards. I had these printed out for my customers who made a purchase in this last year. Some happy holidays from the wee lady, and I had a few extras, so I went on my Google Maps and located the addresses to about 20 dispensaries in the area, and so they all got holiday cards for me. So I hope they use the discount code. If nothing else, I'm introducing them to my brand and will actually implement some sort of mailer to dispensaries, probably quarterly. We'll see how that goes. What else did I do? Holiday cards. I added my podcast to my Linktree, which you can find on my Instagram, which is where my audience is the largest. So I was excited about that. I restarted. I'm currently in a class that teaches Facebook and Instagram ads, and I got to the launch part, and I just wasn't convinced that I knew what I was doing. And so instead of getting frustrated or giving up or assuming that the course that I bought wasn't worth the money that I spent, I just went back and started from day one all over again. From module, I made it all the way to module 5. I think there's a total of 8, and just said, let's start over. And like anything else, the second time you hear something, you catch more things. It makes more sense because the first time only laid a foundation. And so I'm coming through the second time, and I'm really picking up on what she was putting down. And so the frustration is subsiding, and I'm excited again about running my Facebook and Instagram ads. I bought another domain. I bought the Grind Time podcast domain. It dawned on me that I need a landing page for this podcast, so that you don't have to find me on my socials. I can make it easier for people to find all the episodes in one place. So I have grindtimepodcast.com now, and I will need to find someone or I will probably create that website sometime soon, design it. I did an announcement of the podcast, so I haven't done any real campaigning for the podcast yet, because I want to get at least 10 to 15 episodes up. This is only the third one, but I decided, because I was going into the new year, I did want to do like a little soft check this out podcast, and I got 10 subscribers, so that was pretty cool. And I feel good going forward with that. So it was just a small little announcement. And that was all I did for the weekend. That was Saturday. I didn't do anything Sunday. It was New Year's Eve. I shouldn't date this episode, but why not? It was New Year's Eve, and my daughter has an annual New Year's Eve slumber party. So I had 6 teenagers and a toddler. This year, instead of doing vision boards, I got them a planter and asked them to think about what their intention was for the new year. I bought them a plant, and we planted it and repotted it with the reminder that the plant needs water to survive the same way we need water to survive, the same way our vision needs water to survive. And so every time we water this plant this year, we will be reminded to water ourselves, thus watering that vision and that intent. So it was a wonderful practice. I encourage you to do the same. I don't have it on my desk, but you'll see the plant probably in the next few episodes. My intent was to have the faith of a mustard seed. And so every time I water that plant, I'll have the reminder that I need to be walking in that faith, that little tiny faith that is required to move mountains. So that's what I did on Sunday. And that was the weekend dump. So I hope that it encourages you to keep moving forward. I gave some thought into why I'm here, why this podcast is important to me, and I came up with so many reasons. I jotted down a few, and one of those reasons is consistency. Because if you don't have anything else, you can have consistency. If you don't have like the motivation that day or the drive that day or the funds that day, like if you can still just get up and consistently give it your time and your effort, it will get done. Nothing that we do, nothing that we will get well at, will we be well at it the first time around. So practice makes perfect, literally. And so this podcast is a version of me being consistent and showing up every day to go down this did list and to help encourage others to go down their did list. So I hope that that's what this did for you. I hope that you remain consistent on your journey. And please subscribe. That's how, I can't say it enough, that's how we grow these podcasts. That's how this podcast reaches a larger audience, and it's a free way for you to support. So please go subscribe. And thank you. I'll catch you on the next episode.